Okay, here, we're ready to start our meeting here. Are we, I see you added, Rob, that goes to the end here or front?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, it wasn't included in the packet, but it needed to be, it just got in late for it to be included in the packet.
Exactly.
Does that go first or last?
Oh, it will go last, and while we're speaking of things here, the last thing listed on the agenda there under
400.
Public hearing and under the public meeting, the request for conditional use recommendation for auto service station, that has been, what am I trying to say? It's been withdrawn.
By the applicant.
Okay.
Yep.
You know, I printed this off and I saw that I don't have that,
Yeah, I noticed that.
I don't have that agenda here. You have
This agenda.
Oh,
agenda.
probably on a separate link.
Yeah,
I
thank
can
you.
get you an agenda here, I think.
Okay, it's 6 o'clock. It's time to open up the public hearing. I'd like to call the meeting to order. We have some property to speak about here. We have to request, there's a request to rezone 905 and 907 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard from residential 1 to commercial, owner Michael and Glenda Wofford. There's a request to rezone 909W West Scenic Rivers Boulevard from residential 1 to commercial, owner JCS Restoration LLC. And there's a request to rezone 900 West Hobson Street from residential R1 to commercial, owner Rommel and Alyssa Renee Cowan. And there's a request that's been withdrawn by Jessica Baldwin and Ricky Vander, so we'll withdraw that. Okay. Does anybody have anything to say about the request to rezone?
Where's all the applicants?
There's nobody here. I wonder if they knew where to go.
I don't know, quite honest,
Jeff knew where to go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
with all the
Yeah,
phone
so we'll
calls
be
I've
here.
had. Why
Close the
not?
meeting.
yeah, he knew where to go.
I didn't. Luckily, Sherman told me where we were at.
Luckily, Sally told me.
It was a conspiracy, now.
Yeah, if there's no one from the public to comment either way, then you can close the public hearing. So, on any of these topics.
Okay, we need to close the public hearing then and move on to the public meeting. Can we have a roll call? It's Dr. Birch, the secretary, is not here.
I'll take care of it.
Okay. Mr. LeBrash is here.
Mash is here.
Yes,
Keith
I'm
is
here.
Keith is here.
Yeah. Yep,
Where's the good Dr. Birch at?
I don't know.
Bert's is absent. Okay.
He's AWOL.
Okay.
Okay.
So we need to call the public meeting to order. I guess that would be up to us now to talk about the request to rezone this property. Does anybody have anything to say about that?
I would only say two things. One is I reviewed the agenda and the applications, and I personally don't see any conflict with allowing the change of classification, but at the same time, I'm really concerned that as we move forward, committing to zoning and such, that we don't have a city plan. And we had that map that, and I think you got it back now, so it's on them two over there to make it good and bring us something to look at, but we really need to have a plan before we get real serious about considerations for public zoning and planning. That's just all I had to say about it. But I would recommend approval if you're looking for a motion.
The only thing that, oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, the only thing I was looking at is that, I'm guessing that is a private, in the blue there, the private drive.
It
Is
is.
that gonna become any issue for those in the, red, the 900 and 903, I think?
Currently, let me back up. So this isn't, these property lines aren't new.
Sure.
This is the way it's been, I guess, since the property was laid out. Currently, the red and the blue are occupied by the same entity,
Okay,
and the orange will soon be as well.
yeah. Okay, so, yeah, I was just making sure that wasn't some sort of interesting, like, right-of-way or anything that was that something, I guess, given up back in the day or something? But-
Yeah, and I'm not sure, but what there may be,
Yeah, or
an
if there was an
easement.
alleyway that was a necessary alleyway for any kind of things, because I've seen those kind of things encroached upon at one
Yeah.
point, but I just wanted to make sure that it's not, and if it's all the same owner, I don't think they're gonna have a problem with it, but
Not necessarily the same owner, but the same, or the occupant, I guess, would be.
occupant, okay. That was the only thing that was interesting to me that I was wanting to double check on.
Yeah, that's
If
a
there's-
deeded easement through there.
A
I
deeded-
kind of
A
assumed.
deeded
that I haven't
easement,
seen-
okay,
I can assure you, that's a deeded easement through there.
okay,
But it is a moot point because it's gonna be continuous ownership there. On it. Yeah, I'm a little surprised that wasn't already zoned commercial, to be honest with you.
same,
So that's kind of why we're here. The one in black, that had changed to commercial last year, about the same time.
yeah,
And these three then, the red, blue, and yellow, or orange, so that whole area got skipped somehow years and years and years ago. So this is kind of just a correction of what should have been done a long time ago. It's currently being used as commercial.
We gave Scooters permission to go there.
Well, yeah, close by, yeah,
yeah, it should be,
which.
should be in the
there-
black.
That's the same, plus in the black.
Yeah,
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 that's-
Scooters was,
Yes.
Black.
is supposed to be in the black,
Right.
but we'll see. Okay.
Yeah, the black one just hadn't been shaded yet on our little
Right.
program that we're still messing with here.
My understanding, and I've had 2 or 3 phone calls this week, but my understanding is the intention is to build some type of structure there, but I'm not exactly sure where it's gonna fit, but.
There have been some conversations about that lately.
I mean, there's a big fizz to get started building, and I've tried to explain to him, you might wanna touch base with the individual and say, hey, there's some hoops you gotta jump through here.
We've had multiple conversations with him.
I'm sure, I have also,
Yeah, I was told.
yeah, yeah. But anyway, I understand his frustration, he doesn't particularly wanna jump through the hoops, but there are hoops you'd have to jump through,
Right.
so.
Yeah, those conversations have been happening here lately. We're getting some more information. I had a meeting today
Right.
about one of the projects, so. Yep.
That having been said, if there's no other discussion, I would make a motion that we change the zoning to commercial on all 3.
Second.
Do we have a vote, all in favor of changing it from residential R1 to commercial? Say aye.
All right?
Aye.
All in favor? Well, we didn't approve, were we supposed to go over the minutes?
The minutes
There
will be
weren't minutes.
forthcoming on the next one. I haven't had a chance to type them up.
Okay.
We've been a little bit covered up in workload lately.
Does anybody else have anything to say or do, or are we ready to adjourn?
All right, adjourn.
Do we have a motion to adjourn?
Move to adjourn.
Second.
All right, we're adjourned.
A quick note.